Now presenting Her Royal Majesty, first of her name, QueenComixWife.
Step into the court where the stories unfold. A queen with a crown made of humor and gold. She's ruling the realm with a laugh and a spark. From theme parks to life, it's a royal remark. She's a mother, a wife, a nerd through and through, with tales of adventure and recipes too. The gavel of giggles, it pounds on the air. Her kingdom's alive with her loving flair. From theme park rides to comic book lore, she opens the gates to a world to explore. Life's a wild ride and she's got the map. Join her in the court, it's a lively recap. QueenComixWife, she's got the throne, talking all the things that make life feel like home. Entertainment and cooking with a nerdy twist. In her court, you'll find the fun you've missed.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to another fun stream of Queen Comics Wife. I am your host, of course, Queen Comics Wife, and today we are playing some more Dreamlight Valley with the new expansion, Wish Blossom Ranch. This is a new expansion that came out yesterday at 9 a.m. Has new characters in it, which is Snow White, Tinkerbell, Tigger, and Cruella Deville. Also, we have a new companion, which is Maximus from Rapunzel, or Tangled, for that matter. So yeah, we have a lot going on today. I started playing last night, but for those who play Dreamlight Valley, 2 hours does not get you far with expansion sometimes. Sometimes it takes a lot longer than that, especially when you're setting new things up. One of the newest things they have in the expansion now is you can ride horses. So yesterday, for about 15 minutes, my kids helped me create our horse named Starlight for the expansion, which is a pink horse with like stars on it, and it's got like a blue, like a purplish pink mane, all that kind of stuff. So they had a lot of fun doing it yesterday. But yeah, let's look at the chat real quick and say hi. And then we're gonna hop into our game and start playing. Nicholas is in on YouTube saying, I'm really hoping for a DLC featuring Judy Hopps of Zootopia and Baloo from Jungle Book. Yeah, so here's the thing about all this. So, me personally, Nicholas, I rather the older characters than the new movies. Don't get me wrong, Zootopia was cute and everything, but I am not a Disney adult. I play the game because I love how it is, how the gameplay is made and everything like that. It's not about the characters for me per se. It's more of the gameplay. I do love that they have like Snow White, Cinderella coming out. They have Belle, they have Ariel. I love they have the older characters like Oswald. But like as far as like when they introduced Inside Out, I really didn't care about Inside Out. I don't care that Inside Out is in this. Zootopia, I really don't care if they put Zootopia in it. Jungle Book would be really cool to have like King Louie, Baloo, Bagheera. That'd be cool to have them in the game. Mowgli, I don't know how that would play out with Mowgli in it. But I think having the other ones would be really cool. Another one that I hope that they do add, which I'm hoping it does come out, will be Disney's Robin Hood, with the fox that plays Robin Hood, Maid Marian, the sheriff, Sir Hiss, King John. I really do hope they release stuff like that. That would be really cool because I love the older Disney movies. And I hope they also release Dumbo. Dumbo is my favorite character of all time. So I hope eventually they release Dumbo into the game. I don't think that's going to happen, but you pray for it. You pray it happens. I don't know if it will happen, but we'll find out eventually. Um, but yeah, so let's get into the game. We're gonna start playing. I'm gonna play for a few hours today. I will let you guys know that if I start hurting and start feeling bad, I'm gonna be stopping. I had surgery on Friday with both hands, so I'm having trouble using my hands a lot. I took some Tylenol. Usually Tylenol helps with the pain, but we're gonna see how it goes today. Hopefully I could play a little bit this morning. I'm going to try to play tonight. I have to see how I'm feeling tonight because after all day of using my hands and everything, nighttime is the worst for me. It's when the pain gets worse. So yeah, so we'll see how it goes. But let's get into the game now and we'll start playing some Dreamlight Valley. So like I said, this is a new expansion. I already unlocked Snow White and I already found Tinkerbell. Now I have to do some more stuff today. Um, Let me find Maximus. We gotta call him over. And we gotta brush him and feed him and all that crap. But I hope all of you are having a wonderful morning. My morning has been very hurting. I'm not gonna lie, I'm in a lot of pain this morning. My hands are killing me, so I am just taking it slow today. Try not to overdo it. Um, I have to be careful with my hands. So keep hitting the wrong button. But yeah. I don't know what he likes to eat. Oh, he likes apples. Look at that. Perfect. And I have an apple for him. Look at that. I have to reach level 3. Holy crow. Okay. Okay. It needs raspberries and caramel apples. Okay. I know I have raspberries. The problem is I have to find them. All right. Excuse me, guys. I am trying to use my hands. My hands starting to hurt a little bit, so I'm just taking my time with this. Um, this is not fun. Trust me. Okay. Okay, and then I need sugarcane. I'm gonna have to get more fruit. I know my raspberries in here, so I'm gonna find my raspberries. That's apples. Basically, what I'm doing, I'm looking for raspberries because I have to get Maximus up to level 3, which is not gonna be fun because um I have to feed him stuff and all that. So we gotta find the stuff that I put away. That's all my gems. That's that. Nope. Okay, next room. Nope. Aha, that's what I'm looking for. Beautiful. All right. It's not what I wanted. I want to feed you. Hey, Fallout Dave. How are you, dear? Thank you for the blurb. Fallout Dave, don't ever play Star Trek again. Don't you ever play Star Trek again on my channel, buddy. Star Trek is not allowed. We are not Trekkies in this family, damn it. How are you, Fallout Dave? How's work going today? Are you off today or are you working today? I didn't know if you were off or not today. Oh my god, please don't. I'm glad you're off today, dude. I'm glad you're off today, though, and you're having a good, well, hopefully a good day. Hopefully you'll have a good morning, good afternoon. Enjoy your day off. I'm trying to level up this damn horse, which I don't even know where he is leveled up at this point. Okay. Okay, so dig for. Okay, I'm gonna dig for pebbles too. Awesome.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose.
No, not pebbles. Thank you, Jonathan Stevie, for the blurb, sweetie. You are awesome. No, not Pebbles Flintstone. We look up Pebbles for the stupid thing I have to do here. Hope you guys had a good evening. I'm not gonna lie, my freaking hands are killing me, dude. Like I'm done. Like seriously, I'm done for the freaking night. My hands are kicking my ass right now. They really are.
Dance for me, oh, 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 pangra pava. I never see
Holy
anybody
crap,
do the
Don and
things
Stevie.
you do
60 hours a week. Dude, that's insane. Thank you, Fallout, for the blurb again. I appreciate it. Damn, you have to do 60 hours a week until Christmas? Oh my god, dude. That's insane. That is a lot of work. I mean, I hope they pay you like good overtime though. Wait, so Jonathan Stevie, you work for Amazon? I was gonna apply for Amazon, but I was gonna do the Amazon, like your own, like they have what they call the Amazon your own schedule, where you can use your own car to deliver packages, but I don't trust my car to be okay with driving all that way for work. So I don't know if I can do it or not, but I thought also about applying for regular Amazon, um, but the hours are not going to work for me picking up my kids from school, so it's not going to help me at all. Hey, thank you, Jonathan, for the blurb, honey. I appreciate it. So yeah, I don't think I would love to work for Amazon because it's good money, I heard, but at the same time, like I have to be able to get my kids off the out of school and everything, so it doesn't work because they won't work with my schedule. They want me to work certain hours that I can't do. They have flex, um, but the problem with flex is you have to use your own car, and I can't trust my car to be okay with driving all over the state to deliver packages, because my neighbor uses flex. She has flex. She actually does flex, and she was saying like they send you everywhere, and that's the problem. Like my car needs some repairs done before I could even think about that, so I can't take that risk with my car, and I don't want to be driving somewhere and then my car gets stuck somewhere, and then I'm screwed. So I can't rely on that right now because I can't trust my car. Like my car is not in bad condition or anything. It just needs some things like replaced that I just can't afford right now. The guy I bought my car from told me he replaced the Cadillac converter, and he did not. And it's $1,000 part by itself, and I don't have $1,000 to fork out right now. So, yeah. I don't know if they have that by me. I haven't seen anything like that. What do you mean? Like basically you only work 4 hours a day? Because that's the other thing. Like 4 hours a day is not going to be enough. Like I have to work at least 6 to 8 hours a day. But the problem is, I can't find a company that is willing to work with my schedule, to get the kids out of school and take to school. I mean, we have two warehouses near my house. but I don't know how. From what I've read on the internet, from their things they have available, it's basically like 10-hour shifts, and you have to work in the warehouse. But I can't do that because they won't let me work at certain times. I have to be there when they want me there. So it sucks. Minimum 30 hours a week, and you kind of piecemeal your schedule. Then you have the 4 hour flex, which is minimum 4 a week. Yeah, I need something where I can work 30, but the problem is I might have to go talk to somebody at Amazon at one of the places, because my issue with all this is I would have to work from like 9 a.m. till like 3 or like 2:45, because depending on where the location is, if it's the one further away, it'd have to be like 2:30. Then I have to go get my kids. Then I can come back and work from like 4:30 to like 8 or 9 at night. But that's the problem. Nobody want to work with me on that schedule like that. They don't want to deal with that. And I don't know what to do, because I can't figure out how the hell to, you know, figure this out. Okay. I'll have to ask Jonathan see because I don't know how that's gonna work for me because like I said, I just need to be able to be away from like to start at 9 a.m. Because I can't work at 6 o'clock in the morning because the kids have to be at school at 8:30. So I literally have to um be able to start after 8:30 because I have to drop them off. Then I can work till like 2 and then get them out of school and then I can come back around like 4:30 and work till like 9 or 10. The problem is, like I said, I can't find anything that I can do that. All right, let's go see if we can do this for Snow White real quick. I gotta remember exactly where this was because it's been since last night, so I gotta figure out exactly where I need to go here. Just give me a minute, guys, to look for it, and then we will start to repair this with her. Okay, I'll have to look into it because that's the other problem. Nighttime, if I wanted to work overnights or at night, I would have to be home by 3 o'clock in the morning because Comics Dad has to be at work at 4. So I would have to be home early enough to get the kids ready for school and everything, get them to school and stuff. So, yeah, it's a big mess because I'm trying to figure this all out, and it's really hard to figure out the schedule stuff. When we both work opposite shifts. But I had to find something soon. So yeah, it's just stressful. Reclaim the barnwood. What is that? Is that the stuff down here? That's exactly what that is. Okay. Thinking that's white. No, you're awesome, Jonathan. Thank you for that. I'm gonna look into that and see what hours they have at our facilities. That's the problem. Like, it's hard to get a hold of anybody at our facilities. I went over there to talk to somebody, and they were like, "Oh, we're too busy." I'm like, "Okay." So like it's just hard to find people to talk to. I do appreciate your help though, seriously. It means a lot. I'm gonna have to turn the heat on in a few minutes. It's a little chilly in here. It's 30 degrees where we live right now, so it's getting cold in the house. Usually I can handle the cold, but lately I have been freezing, so I'm trying not to freeze myself out. Thank you, John C, for the blurb. Actually, that's a great one. I love Charlie Brown. Hold on one second. I'm gonna turn the heat on, guys. I'll be right back. It's crazy. The heat's actually on in my house, but Comics Dad had it set to like 60. I'm like, yeah, no, we're bumping that up a little bit. It is cold. We are bumping that up. I don't care. I'm not freezing for nobody, damn it. The queen is not freezing her giblets off for nobody. Damn it. I don't like being cold, as you can tell. Excuse the noise, guys. It's just a little chilly in here, so I'm having um the heat go on because I'm cold. I'm like literally shivering right now. Well, this sucks. Can't find any flowers. They're all gone already. I took them all. Wait, that's a white one, right? I think that's. Or is that pink? No, that's white. So those are white. Okay, well, we don't need those. Oh, there's pink. We need two more pink. Come on, Max, stop. Okay, so I still need 5 of those. 15 of those. Damn. Okay. I guess I'm gonna start digging. So now we're gonna go around and try to find some stuff. We need some stuff. So hopefully we can find a few things that we need. Okay. Right. Now I gotta find bingo. That. It is freaking cold, man. I hate being this cold, but what are you gonna do? Here's the fun part. I need to go fishing for. We also need to go fishing for rope because apparently in this expansion you can fish for rope. So that's gonna be fun. Oh, look at that! I can actually now do the bouquet thing. Hold on. Oh, you found wood. Never mind. I got excited there for a second. Like, I was like, oh my goodness, he found more stuff I need, but nope, he did not. But I hope all of you are having a good day so far, enjoying your week. Like I said, right now we're just playing the expansion of Dreamlight Valley. Um, I'm gonna see if I can play tonight. I really need to see how my hands are feeling in tonight. Because I had to make dinner and I have to do dishes and everything. And I'll be completely honest with you guys. Um, right now with my hands the way they are because I had hand surgery. Um, if I do too much at one time, trust me, I feel it. I have overdone myself multiple times already, which is not good. I know that I shouldn't be overdoing it. I have a tendency of not listening to my doctors. So yesterday, I realized I overdid it. Like I was in monstrous fucking pain yesterday. So that being said, I am not going to do that to myself again. I'm not going to put myself through that. I'm actually going to do the right thing and actually listen to my doctor. So I'm going to see how I feel tonight. Now, do I want to stream tonight? Oh, yes, definitely. I don't know if my hands are going to allow it, but we are going to find out. So, if I stream tonight, guys, I'll be on probably like 7:30. And if I don't stream tonight, you'll know why because the queen's hands are saying, "F you, lady, you're not doing anything. You're gonna rest your hands." So we're gonna see how this works out for me. Like I said, I really need to watch my hands and take care of myself because I don't need my hands getting worse. So yeah, like right now, my wrists are starting to hurt, so I'm taking it easy. Good morning, Error, my wonderful advisor. How are you, darling? Error of Fate is here, my wonderful, wonderful advisor. So glad you're here, Error. Hope you're doing well, sweetheart. Um, but yeah, it is hard listening to the doctor because I the problem is like I'm a mom. Like my thing is I understand I'm supposed to listen to the doctor, but as a mom, like I have to take care of my kids too. So it's hard. It's really hard to deal with all this. I won't be staying again just because I have to work to do, but I decided to stop and say, "Oh, well, thank you, Air. You're the best." Aaron, you're always welcome. I know that you've been going through a lot and having a lot of things going on. Go take care of yourself, dear. Go do your things you gotta do. And we'll talk to each other soon. Don't worry. I'm just doing my thing, ma'am. Oh, my hands. Ow. Okay. I need to find these stupid rocks so I can break them and I can get some more uh, materials. The hell is that? Oh, it's a light post. I was like, what the hell is that thing? It's a light post. I took Tylenol this morning to help with the pain. The doctor gave me some painkillers to go with the Tylenol. I'm like, oh, you take this, it'll work. I hate to say this, the freaking painkillers do not work. The Tylenol works better than the damn painkillers do. So I'm not taking the painkiller. It doesn't make any sense to. Like I only take it at night for bed because it helps me sleep at night a little bit. But yeah, I'm not gonna keep taking it, and it's not gonna do anything. And I told Comics, I was like, I'm just ticked off that they gave me something that honestly isn't really doing anything for me. It's just basically sitting there. Like I hate when these doctors keep giving people all these medications and they're like, oh, it works. It does not work. And I don't like taking painkillers. I am not a painkiller person. Like I rather just take Tylenol because um I don't like them. I never have. Because I had my last surgery I ever had. I had painkillers. It made me really sick to my stomach. It made me really, like throw up and stuff. So like I won't take them unless I have to. Now that being said, um, I will only take Tylenol usually. I took the painkillers because number one, not gonna lie, guys, the pain sucked. The pain was horrible, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. Like it hurts badly. But honestly, like I wish I wish, they never gave them to me because they're just sitting there. I paid for them and they're just sitting there collecting dust. I won't take painkillers unless I really need it, like when it's really bad. And like I said, the Tylenol is working better than the damn painkiller is. And I paid money for those stupid painkillers and they're not doing shit. So it's like, what's the point of even paying for them? It's a waste of money, in my opinion. But like I said, I only take them at night to help me sleep because it takes the edge off for sleeping. I've been noticing since I took off the bandages that the stitches are pulling. And when they pull, holy crap, guys, when they pull, it's like hell on it's horrible. Like when I tell you it's horrible, like I'm pretty good at managing pain um and everything. Those stitches suck. Once they pull, oh god, it feels horrible. Like I'm like holy crow, like this is crazy. So Comics Dad has been, like helping me with the, keeping them clean and everything and just make sure everything's good. I got to take a shower last night and actually take my own shower. The doctor told me to start taking showers on my own because it'll help me be more independent again, and it'll help me learn how to use my hands um, as they're healing. So I gave myself a shower last night. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't bad. Um, I think the worst of it all was my anxiety and fear. I really thought that they were gonna get infected because I was putting them underwater, but everything was fine. Everything turned out okay. I can say that it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It's actually not too bad. so I could take showers now and not worry about anything. The only thing I can't do still is I can't turn doorknobs very well. I'm still struggling with that. Picking up my cell phone hurts. And my cell phone, I have an iPhone. I have an iPhone 15 or 14. I don't freaking know. It's not a new iPhone. It's a few years old, but it's got a little heaviness to it. And even picking up my iPhone hurts. So, um, picking up is still kind of rough for me. Grasping and holding something is a little bit still rough for me. I'm having trouble holding things or even making a fist to grab something. The right side is worse than the left. Um, So I'm just taking my time and slowly getting back into things because the last thing I want to do is make it worse for myself and hurt myself. So I have just been taking my time and slowly getting back into it. I'm hoping that it'll heal pretty soon. By next week, they'll be removing the stitches and I should be able to use my hands more frequently, which is great because I can start making Thanksgiving dinner without freaking out. Um, I told Comics Dad, though, with me making Thanksgiving food, I really need him to help me like put stuff in the oven and stuff because even though I'll be healed on the outside, my insides will not be healed just yet in my hands. That could take a few months to heal. So I was telling him like I don't want to hurt myself and make it worse. So I rather him like help me put stuff into the oven and stuff that way. I know I won't drop it. Because for people who don't know, the reason why I got this surgery was last Thanksgiving, I had made a whole pan of mac and cheese. The reason why I got this surgery is because I had severe carpal tunnel in both hands. My hands were losing grip. I could barely lift things anymore without losing grip. So I told Comics that I was like, I really need to consider doing surgery. Um, the reason why I did the surgery now is because last year I made a whole pan of macaroni and cheese. I went to take it out of the oven, my hands gave out and I lost a whole pan in the oven. And I'm talking like not like it just fell, like the whole pan like flipped and I lost everything. And I cried over it because I lost control of my hands. So I went back to the orthopedic this year and I was telling him, like I really need to consider doing a surgery. And he even said, like, I would consider doing it now before the holidays. So that way you can do things in the holidays and you're not upset if, like you don't lose grip or anything. You actually cook. You won't lose grip. You won't have issues. So I'm like, you know what? Screw it. Let's just do it. Let's get it over with. And I'll be back to normal soon. And now I can officially say that my hands feel better. Um, I do have some pain in my hands right now, but it'll get better soon. I keep telling myself it's gonna get better soon. If it wasn't for Comics Dad, I don't know how good I would be at getting through this. He has been a wonderful support system. He has been there for me, helping me through all of it. Because I'm not gonna lie, I shed a lot of tears this past week. This shit hurts. It's not a joke. This is very painful. This surgery was very painful. If anybody is ever considering doing carpal tunnel surgery, I do not recommend getting it done at the same time on both hands. I recommend doing one hand at a time. The only reason why I did both hands is because insurance told me that if I do one hand at a time, I have to wait a full year to do the second hand. I can't do them like in like a few months difference or whatever. I would have to do it immediately like a year after. Um and I told Comics that I was like the orthopedic said I can't wait a year. Like I cannot wait a year. My hands are really messed up already The right hand was the worst. The left hand is still bad, but he was like, you can't wait a year. You're going to have to do this and just do both. So we had no choice to do both. And if you have no choice, I understand. But I will say this to everybody in the chat. If you have to have carpal tunnel surgery and you have a choice, do not do both at the same time. Especially if you have nobody to help you after it. I would not do it because I'm telling you, you lose your independence very quickly. I can't do shit. I really can't. I can't do anything with my hands right now. My hands hurt constantly. Um, it's not fun. It's not fun. It's not a joke. It's a hard thing to go through. It's an emotional thing to go through because you can't do anything for yourself. For the first week that I had my hands done this past week alone, um, up until 2 days ago, I couldn't whip my own butt. Okay, I couldn't do any of that. You have no care. You can't care for yourself, and I had to have Comix that help me with everything. Now imagine how I felt when I had to have him do that. Like it takes away like your independency. Um, and I had to rely on him to do these things, and I hate relying on him for that because it's not fair to him to see me go through this. Like he's there for me emotionally, but it's not fair for him to physically do all the work. So I mean, I tell everybody like if you're gonna do this, I highly recommend to not do the surgery on both hands at the same time. If your insurance will let you do it separately and in a good time frame, that's fine, whatever. Don't be like me and don't be stupid. Don't be stupid and do both hands. So, yeah. I'm just saying, like I understand everybody has their preferences, but I'm just saying, like now that I've been through all this, it's not fun. This sucks. Like I'm actually taking a little small break. I'm fishing, but what I'm doing is I have the controller down. I'm just using my finger because I'm giving my hands a break right now. Because my hands do hurt, guys. Like my hands are legit hurting right now. I will say though, I miss doing housework. I miss having my housework done. Because for those who don't know, I'm OCD. Um, my house has to be spotless. Comics dad does not clean like I do, so like his cleaning to him is like torture for me. Like it's not enough. And um don't get me wrong, I love the fact that I can just lay here and watch horror movies and just relax with my hands on the pillow. I'm enjoying like having that time to relax. But at the same time, I'm like, I need to clean my freaking house. I'm losing my fucking mind that my house is messy. Well, it's not messy, but it's messy to me. He does dishes and he doesn't do them like how I do them, and it drives me absolutely insane. Like people don't understand. Like my OCD is so bad right now because I am a control freak when it comes to cleaning the house. I'm legit the craziest control freak you'll ever meet in your life. I like to be very very clean, and we're just different when it comes to cleaning. And he'll tell you I'm absolutely freaking crazy when it comes to cleaning. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry, guys, for that. I had a call from the school board. I apologize. I did not mean to not talk. The school called me, so I had to take care of that. I apologize, guys, for that. Normally, I don't just say hold on and I don't hang up on it and don't talk. Had an issue going on. But I am back. I apologize, y'all. Sorry about that. All right. So we gotta find rope. Sorry, guys. Like I said again, I had the school board called me. We're having some problems with school board, so they called me to talk to me, and I had to put you on mute so I could speak to them and see what the hell was going on. Hey, Robert, how are you, love? Hope you're doing well. Oh my gosh, I need rope, and I keep getting fish. I don't want fish. I need rope. I just need the stupid rope. Damn it. Really? Where the hell's all the rope? Hi, which one? Yeah, Robert, you can, yeah, they came out yesterday at 9 a.m. Different parts of the world got it earlier than others, but we got ours at 9 a.m. yesterday. So yeah, having fun with it now. But yeah, the school board's been we've had problems with the school board listening and actually doing their damn jobs. So I have been I'm not gonna lie, I've been a complete bitch to the school board because when it comes to my kids, I don't play that game. I am very protective of my children. So I've been on their ass left and right about things, and they don't like me. They call me the I was already told by another person that I am referred to as the dragon lady, because I'm a total bitch when I call somebody and I yell at them, which is fine because you know what, I'm okay with being that because when it comes to my kids, I could be a bitch. Like I'm sorry, but you don't mess with my children. So yeah, I'm tired of the school board. I really am. I'm just tired of all of them. I'm tired of all the bullshit. So yeah, they don't like me. Oh well, no one has to like me. I'm okay with that. I mean, nobody's perfect. I'm just saying, I'm not gonna sit there and take it. Like I'm a very like go F yourself type person, especially when you piss me off. The principal is a useless human being who only cares about a paycheck. So I call her out on her shit and she hates me for it. I'm not liked. It's okay. I don't care. I don't care if I'm not like, listen, life's too short to, I don't really give a shit when I like me. I like me. I like the fact that I'm a good mom and I'm protective. And it's not like I'm yelling at the school board for no reason. I'm yelling at the school board because of bullying and all that. And the teachers are protecting the kids that are bullying my daughter. And the worst part about all this is my daughter is being bullied by African American kids. And they're protecting them, but they're basically calling my daughter a liar. So my problem is, why are we protecting one kind of, one kind, not the other? Like that's my problem. And like I told the school board, like it's not like, we're white. Like my daughter's Hispanic and Asian. So it's not like I'm throwing a racist card. I am asking why you're protecting these children that are literally deciding to make my daughter's life a living hell. And it's okay for them to do that, but if she goes and knocks the shit out of them and knocks them the fuck out, she'll get suspended. So I told my daughter the other day, I was like, you know what, baby, if they're gonna keep me mean to you, knock them the fuck out. I don't care anymore. I will have your back 110%. I don't condone violence, guys. I really don't. But this kid has been through enough to where I don't care what anybody says anymore. Like, she's been through enough. And if the school's not gonna do something about it, then you know what? She's gonna have to. And if she has to knock their ass out, so be it. They shouldn't have fucked with her. That's how I feel about it. I know some people are like, oh, you can't act like that, with parents and all that. You can't. I don't really give a shit. My daughter's been bullied for a very long time. And she's done with it. She's done feeling this way. So you know what? I say let her freaking do it. If it makes me like a bad parent, I guess I'm a bad parent. I don't know. Maybe I'm a bad parent for saying that. But you know what? My daughter's been tortured enough. And it's at the point now where if she has to knock an asshole out, I completely agree with it. Knock him out. Teach him a lesson. How is it fair that she's being bullied and picked on and kids are getting away with it, but she has to deal with that? No, I don't think so. Nope. Go ahead and do it, baby. And she's a good kid. She's a really good kid. But all of this is taking a toll on her, and it's making her act out and do things she normally doesn't do. And I told Comix that I was like, this is the reason why she's acting out is because of all the shit she's going through. My daughter is on the autism spectrum. We have gotten the state involved. The state sends somebody out at her IEP meeting for us to talk to the school and everything. The school basically tried to act like here's the problem with this. So the third party they sent out to do the stupid to sit down with us with the state was a libtard. And I'm going to say that she was a libtard. She immediately took the school side, in my personal opinion. I did not like how she was like all about, oh well, listen to what they have to say and all that, whatever. um I felt like in my personal opinion, I felt like she was really taking the side of the other people and everything. So they sent this person out to sit through the IEP. She sat with us. We explained everything we were feeling. The school tried to basically act like, like, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to do this. We have not seen much change at all. The state told us we'd have to go to a different thing for bullying and all that. So we had to file a formal complaint, which we've been talking about doing, because this is at the point where it's ridiculous. And the school's sitting there. The problem is the school district is this is how they do it. So when it comes to autism, the school district only looks at academic autism. They don't look at regular kids being autistic. You have to be academically autistic. Here's my problem with that. That's bullshit. It's bullshit paperwork. Just because she academically can do things does not mean she's still not autistic. But they don't look at it. They look at it as just she's not academically autistic, so we can't really do much for her, which is bullshit. Um, I'm at my breaking point with this school board. They have sat there and told me that nothing is happening, that she does this and she does this and she does this. And I'm sitting there going, okay, first off, she's 10. Um, she doesn't have the mindset of a 10-year-old. She acts a little bit younger than what she is. The state has evaluated her twice and says she's level 1 autistic, where me and Comics Dad fully are convinced she's level 2. So I'm trying to find now a second opinion to reevaluate her for her autism, because there are things that we notice that don't add up for level 1. We think she's level 2. The school board will not they won't sit there and see that she's has autism. She has to be academically autistic, which me personally, I don't know what the hell that even is at this point. They run tests, and if she can academically do things or whatever, they can't accommodate her. So they put her in regular classes with these kids that are constantly picking on her, calling her fat, calling her stupid, calling her ugly, calling her dumb. Um, I have fought the school board. I have went to the state. I feel like no one is listening, and I feel like they're just brushing it off all the time. I'm at the point where I think we need to get an attorney, because um, it's to the point now where she's acting up at home and at school. She's starting to act out that she's never done before. She's never acted like this before. She's changing, and I don't know. I don't know what to do. Like, I'm done with this. That's the problem at Iowa. She's the same way. Academically, she's not perfect. Math, she's very low in her math grade because she struggles with math. But academically, she's fine in their eyes. My problem is socially, she's not okay. She can't make friends. She's tried. She's very awkward, and they just brush it off. Like, they brush it off like oh, there's nothing we can do because academically she's fine. And I'm like, this is bullshit. It's a whole bullshit. So I'm at the point of getting a lawyer. I'm not gonna lie. I'm ready to go to hell and back with this school, because this school district is the worst school district in the area. Apparently, when it comes to, they're great. Well, we thought they were great, but apparently we're getting research that they're not. Um, I've considered selling my house and moving to a different area because of how bad it's all gotten. Like, I'd rather her have a better chance at school than to own a house. Put it that way. And that sounds messed up because I worked really hard to get my house, but at the same time, her well being is more important than a stupid house. It's just a foundation. That's all it is. Here's a foundation. And honestly, like, anywhere that we're together is our home because we're a family. F school boards. Pennsylvania has charter schools in your area. See about getting her. I talked to the school board about that. They told me that she is not autistic. Get this, Mid Iowa. She is not autistic enough to go to a charter school. And then, I had teachers turn around and say to me, and the principal too, because you want to know why? This is what they told me. They said, oh, her behavior's changing and getting worse. Maybe you could consider homeschooling. So basically, you're telling me you're too lazy to be a special educational teacher that you went to school for to help her succeed. You are just brushing her off because you don't want to deal with it, because you know you're fucking up, and you're failing her. And your answer is put her in homeschooling. She's not going to thrive in homeschooling. I know that for a fact. So that's the thing though. Like, I struggled in school, and I did not know I was on the spectrum. I found out in my late 30s that I was autistic, which is fine, because you know what? It actually pointed out to me my past and my life, everything I've done in my life, why I did those things, because I have autism. So it actually helped me realize the things I was going through. The problem is they're being lazy at this school. And I've said, okay, what about charter schools? Well, she's not autistic enough for charter schools. What the hell does that even mean? So you're telling me unless you can verbally not talk, you won't have a chance to go into a charter school. That makes absolutely no sense. So you're going to put her in a school where she's not thriving, where she's being bullied constantly and picked on, where she's mentally losing her happy thoughts and everything. She's miserable. The kid is miserable. And you're telling me that there's no options for her. And they're failing her. They are legit failing my daughter. I will say it. Pennsylvania is failing her. I will admit that right to somebody's face. Like I've had it. Comics, I will tell you, when I get annoyed and I've had it, I blow up. And let me tell you guys, we had to dual role our children and homeschool them. Our kids did better teaching themselves. I dare mid Iowa. I dare one of those teachers tell my daughter she's stupid. You don't understand mid Iowa. You don't understand. Okay, let me explain how I am, guys. Okay, let me explain who I am. Fallout Dave and mid Iowa. Let me explain who I am. You can talk shit about me all day long. You can hate my guts. You can say I suck. You can say I'm a horrible person. Whatever you want to say. Okay. Now, when it comes to my children, I will go for the jugular. I may have autism, but I remember what it was like for me in school and how hard it was for me to succeed. And I failed a lot. I struggled in school. My mom failed me because my mother didn't try to help me. She just pushed me through thinking that, oh, I'm a normal kid. And I was not a normal kid. And she didn't want to get help from me. Now, that being said, as a 38-year-old adult, I will do everything for my child. There is no way in the depths of hell I will ever give up my daughter. I will ever give up any of my kids. I will go to hell and back for them, okay? If any teacher called my daughter stupid or made any kind of smart ass remark, they better pray to God that they have security at that school, because I will get in someone's face and I will start screaming on top of my, like, I will lose my shit. Because my daughter has been through enough at this fucking school with these damn stupid little asshole kids making fun of her. And I'm going to say that. They are being assholes. And I'm tired of these kids acting the way they do. We went out trick-or-treating, right? One of the bullies was out trick-or-treating. And my daughter saw him. Comics dad told me shut up. But I mouthed off. And that kid was terrified of my ass. The look on his face when he realized who I was like, I said out loud, I was like, let that little shit say something to you once. Please let him, because I will love to tell him how I feel. I was like, he needs to watch himself and how he talks to people, because one day someone's going to knock him the fuck out. And I didn't care. I did not care. I mouthed off. I'm sorry, but I am tired of my daughter being treated the way she's been treated, and then everybody else just sits there and says, oh, nothing's going on. Because the school is saying nothing's going on. But my daughter comes home almost every day upset, saying something happened here or something happened this day. And the teachers have failed her so badly that she won't even tell people anymore at school, because she's went to teachers and said, hey, this is what's going on. And they either tell her that that it didn't happen, or they're telling her to ignore it and that they're just being excited or they're just being kids. Ignore it. That's not what you do. So all these little assholes are getting away with bullying her because the principal is protecting them. You know why she's protecting them? Because she's a white principal and those are black kids, and she don't want the race card at her school. Okay, but it's okay for them to attack my autistic Asian Hispanic white daughter. That's okay though. And I may sound like an asshole. I may sound racist right now. I'm being completely honest. We're not white. I'm partially I'm Puerto Rican and Italian. Her father is Puerto Rican and Asian. So my daughter is not fully white. So you know what? People gonna say, oh, well, you're being racist because you know your daughter's white. No, actually I'm not, because my daughter's not fully white. I am being honest that those kids are being protected because of their skin color. I am being completely honest about that. And that's how it's coming off. Because you can't sit there and tell me it's not happening. Give me 1 second. Comic status, call me. Hold on 1 second. Sorry guys, comics that called me to ask me about the whole incident with the school board. Bullies are often rewarded in classrooms nowadays. It's easier to accommodate a few misbehaved students than deal with the problem. You're right. You are right. But you know what, Mid Iowa, I'm gonna say this truthfully, okay? Um and Fallout Dave just said, yep, racism against whites is approved by the libtards, which is fine, Fallout Dave. But Mid Iowa, I'm gonna say this, and I'm be truthful with everybody in this chat. I don't care if anybody likes me or not. You could stop following me. You could stop subscribing to me. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna say this. I will be racist in your eyes when it comes to my daughter. Number one, I don't care what color skin you have. I don't care if you're brown, blue, purple, orange, magenta, rainbow. I don't give a fuck what color you are. When you sit there and you destroy someone, their well-being, when you're breaking down their mental health, when you're calling them fat and stupid and ugly and so and not perfect and idiot and dumb and just stupid, retarded, whatever you want to call them, when you're breaking someone down like that, you are what they call a fucking bully. You are a bully. When you are okay with breaking their self-esteem because it makes you feel better, you are a bully. I don't give a shit what color you are. But in this situation right now where my child is being bullied by black kids, you better believe I'm going to say that the black kids are getting away with my fucking autistic daughter being bullied. It's bullshit. And yes, I may sound like a racist for saying that. I may be a racist against black people right now because all the libtards are going to say, oh, you're being racist against black people. Guess what? I'm not. I'm being truthful. I don't give what color you are. If you're going to bully somebody and break them down, you need to be held accountable for everything you fucking do. That means all those black kids that are picking on my daughter right now, breaking her down where she won't even eat anymore because of this shit. This is the type of shit I'm talking about. They need to be held accountable for everything. I don't care what they've been through. I don't care if your parents are mean to you at home. Listen, I will say this truthfully to everybody right now. My mother beat me every day my whole entire life until the age of 19, when I moved out of her house at 19. I literally snuck out of my house in the middle of the night and left my mom because she was so fucking abusive, I couldn't take it anymore. And I married somebody because I wanted to get out of that fucking life. Now, no one can sit there and say that I don't know what goes on in people's lives, because guess what? I have been there. I have been physically abused by my mother. I have been mentally abused by my mother, emotionally abused. I married 2 abusive men because my mother abused me my whole entire life. And I have never turned out to be an awful person. I have never bullied anyone in school. In fact, I was bullied all the time. I actually cared for people and loved people and tried to help people, even though I was being treated like shit on a daily basis. There is no excuse for how you act as a person. You make the decision on who you are going to be. Just because you wake up and you are bullied by someone in your family doesn't mean you should automatically go, let me do it too. No, you have a choice to say, you know what? I'm not going to be these people. I'm going to be better. But the problem is they don't want to be. And this is what they do. You're right, Fallout Dave. Everything is racist these days. Everything is racist. I'm tired of the racism card being pulled every time you turn around. Guess what? I'm not white. I'm half Puerto Rican, half Italian. And if I was white, I don't give a shit. It's not fair. My daughter does not make fun of anybody in that school. She's very kind. She shows kindness. She's nice to everybody. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't care anymore. I am so pissed off right now that it's not funny. I am fuming right now because people don't realize how bad words hurt others. When you're called fat constantly in front of people, you are going to break yourself down and you are going to think you are not worth it and you're going to stop eating and have an eating disorder. When you are called stupid or idiot or moron, you are not going to want to succeed in life. You are going to think you're not good enough to succeed and you are going to fail because you're not going to want to push yourself. Words fuck people up. And I will say that with everything in me right now. I was bullied, okay? I was bullied. I made bad decisions in my life because of my bullying, because I was picked on, because I was abused. I made bad decisions, but I also made good decisions. I didn't go after people because of what I went through. I actually cared for people and I loved people and I tried to show love for people. Even though I was being tormented by my family, I still loved people. Till this day at 38 years old, my family hates me because of the lies that my mother spewed. My family can't stand me because my mother lied so bad that people believed her because that's how good she was at lying. And you know what? I don't let that bring me down. I don't let that destroy me. I keep going with my life and I live my life because it's my life. This world is so fucked up on so many levels. I'm sorry. I'm a Christian and I shouldn't be cursing. I hate cursing. I try not to curse anymore. This world is so messed up. And God and Jesus themselves are up there going, what happened? I feel so bad for when the rapture happens, when it truly happens, when Jesus truly comes back. Do you know how many people, not just people living regular life, but how many priests, how many ministers, how many pastors, how many church-going people are going to be left behind because they are hypocrites and liars and they do things they shouldn't be doing? There are so many people that say, I believe in Christ and I'm this, and they're not. They are nothing like Jesus, and they are going to be stuck here. And yes, we are all human. We all make mistakes. But asking for forgiveness is the biggest thing, and a lot of people won't do that. They just think, oh, because I believe in Jesus, I have a one-way ticket. That's not how that works. And there are hypocrites everywhere. I'm not perfect, okay? As you can tell, I curse, I yell, I say mean things. I'm a hypocrite. I do curse. I go against the Bible with cursing. I shouldn't be cursing. I committed adultery in my first marriage. I'm not going to lie about that. I committed one of the worst sins ever. But you know what I did? I asked God for forgiveness. I asked Jesus to come to my heart and forgive me for everything I've done. And I have a clean slate now. And I'm remarried to a wonderful man. And I would never think about ever doing that again. I was young. I was 21. I was young and stupid. I made mistakes in my life. We all make mistakes. But the difference between making mistakes and cleaning up your act and just being a hypocrite your whole life are two different things. The whole racism shit. It doesn't matter what color you are. It does not matter what color you are. If you're going to sit there and you are going to literally do things to hurt people, then you should be held accountable, regardless of your fucking skin color. I don't care what color you are. If you do something wrong, you need to be held accountable. I don't care if it's, oh, because you're this color. Who gives a damn? If they screwed up, then they need to be held accountable. If they didn't screw up, fine. Then you know what? Move on with it. That is the difference nowadays. People are so sensitive about every single thing. Guess what? Grow a fucking backbone. Be an adult. And stop with the bullshit excuses. That's all I'm going to say. I'm just going to say that because I'm going to get irritated. Fallout Day says, family isn't blood. It's the people who want to be your family. And you know what? Fallout Dave, I completely agree with you on that because I'm going to tell you right now, I was in 2 bad marriages. My mother was an abusive person, very abusive, very rude, horrible human being. The reason why I turned out to be who I am today, my godmother, who basically raised me as a little kid, she was not blood. I called her Aunt Di. It was the most wonderful person in the world. She died in 2014 from back cancer. I will say this. She was amazing. She was my angel. She was my angel that saved my life. And I'm going to tell you right now, the way my mother treated me, I could have been on drugs. I could have went down the worst road possible. My godmother was a Christian woman. And that woman showed me how to love and respect and care and be the person that I needed to be. Because of her, I am who I am today. I made the choices I did because of her. And when people ask me about my mother may have gave birth to me, but she's not my mother. Aunt Di was my mother. Aunt Di treated me like family, and I was nothing to her. I was not even related to her by blood. She loved me for me. She loved me because she just cared so much about me. And she was my family. Comix dad is my family. You know, I have been through 2 bad marriages. I'm going to tell this to everybody. I've been through 2 horrible marriages. I can't even tell you guys how bad my marriages were. My first marriage, we were not compatible. We fought about everything. We were like cat and dog. It was horrible. You know, he was very abusive mentally, physically, and emotionally. I did not help. I will say that. I did not help in our marriage. I was very stubborn. I didn't want to hear it. I was pissed off at the world. I cheated on him because I was miserable in our marriage. There were things that I regret. I should have ended our marriage before I even started seeing anybody else. I done a lot of things I should have done differently, and I didn't. Skipping to my second marriage. My second marriage was even worse. My second marriage, I tried really hard to make that work. I even told God that I will do everything to make this work. He was a cheating, manipulative, crazy, like psychotic, his temper sucked kind of man. He was a horrible person. He's still a horrible person. He's a compulsive liar. He cheats on everybody he dates. There's something mentally wrong with him. Okay. So after him, I took a few years for myself. I did not want to date anymore. I didn't want to deal with any men anymore. I just wanted it to be me and my daughter. And I focused on me and my daughter. And I told God one day, because I became a Christian at that time, I was like, listen, send me someone who I know will be my one and only, that I will grow old with. But if they are going to be abusive or if it's not going to work, do not bring them into my life. A few weeks later, Comics Dad came into my life. Yes, we make fun of each other. That's a thing we do. We've always done that. Our love for each other is endless. He knows and I know at the end of the day, I could not live without that man. He could not live without me. He told me last night we were just laying there in bed. And he never expresses his feelings. He was like, I cannot imagine my life without you. He doesn't do that very often. But when he does, you can see it. You can see the love in his eyes for me. He is the most amazing human being. Like, when I tell you he has been my rock through everything, I am very blessed and lucky to have this man. I am truly blessed beyond measure. And I thank God every day for him. I really do. You know, I'm be honest, like sometimes we have to go through so much shit in our lives to get the special prize at the end. And I got mine. And like I said, I have been through a lot of shit, guys. I have been through a lot. But I'm not the person I could have been. I could have been way worse than this. But Jesus and God and my godmother pulled me through it. Fallout Dave said Jesus had kind but firm words for women caught in adultery, but not the religious leaders. For the criminal on the cross, he was accepting too. You're right. You're absolutely right, Fallout Dave. I made mistakes. I committed adultery. And I will hear it one day when I get up there. I know I'm going to hear it. God is going to be like, what were you thinking? I'm going to hear it one day. But here is the difference. The blood of Jesus cleaned my slate. His blood that he poured out for me on that cross cleaned my slate. I am no longer that woman I was when I was 21 years old. I will never be that woman again. Have I made mistakes? Yes. But Jesus forgave me and gave me a clean slate, and now I'm living my life the right way like he wants me to. I am very religious. I'm not even going to say religious. I'm a very faithful woman. I don't like the word religion. I'm a very faithful woman. Jesus and God are first priority in my life. Always. Comics Dad is my everything. My kids are my world, but Jesus and God will always be number one. But I am tired of this. I'm tired of my daughter going through what she's going through. I'm tired of seeing her suffer in so many ways. I'm tired of people pushing the racist card because I feel like, you know, people are being racist. Like, I'm sorry, but I do feel that way. Because how is it okay that she's being picked on? How is that okay? She's a kid. Just because she's white and the kids are black, that's racist, that I feel that way? No. It's wrong that you think it's okay to pick on a kid for her disability. And that's how I feel about it at this point. Like, it's messed up on so many levels, you know, it really is. Like, she didn't ask to be autistic. She didn't ask to go through all these things. And for kids to be so cruel, and for parents not to tell them, you know, that's not okay, and like to talk to them about it, and like explain them like what disabilities are and everything, that falls on the parents. The way your children act shows what kind of parenting you are doing. My daughter does not pick on anybody because I explained to my daughter what it's like to be hurt by someone, and that I would never want anyone to feel that way about that, you know, about how I felt, you know? So like for me, if you're going to sit there and not tell your kids, hey, you shouldn't do this, then maybe you shouldn't be a fucking parent. Let's just be honest. If I can tell my autistic daughter not to be mean to kids because it's not right, it's not hard for you to tell your kids it's you know, they shouldn't be doing this because, you know, it's not right. There's no excuse for it. But these parents don't care. They're lazy and they don't care what they do. And I'll be the first one to say it. I really do feel like sometimes that these parents have kids so they can get food stamps and Medicaid and all this stuff, and they don't care what their kids are doing to other people. They don't really give a crap. And that's how I feel. A lot of people have kids so they can be in the system. That's how it's starting to look because of how kids act. Maybe I'm an asshole for saying that. I don't really give a shit at this point. I really don't. I'm done being nice to people. I'm done being nice to anybody about this shit. I have been nice way too long. It's time for me to just say how I feel and not care. Because when it comes to my kid, I'm pissed. But I did tell my daughter. I mean, I don't know how Mid Iowa, how you feel about it, or Fallout Dave. I don't know if you have children. I never asked if you had children or not. But I told my daughter, if the school won't do anything about it and you're going to be made fun of constantly, then you have every right to knock the kid's ass out. I did say that. I told my daughter to punch the shit out of him. And maybe that's wrong, but at the same time, what else is she gonna do? I don't want her feeling worse and worse about herself, and no one's doing anything about it. They're just sitting back and let her do what she wants to do. So guess what? Then let my daughter take it into her own hands, and my daughter knocks someone's ass out. Don't call me, and don't tell me I'm wrong for telling her that. I had a teacher tell me that I was wrong for um you told her, see, Mid Iowa said I told my daughter to defend herself. I had a teacher tell me that I can't be telling her that. So I told the teacher, I was like, well, let me put it this way. You told my daughter that nothing was happening, that she doesn't that nothing's going on, that there's nothing happening, that it's all in her head or whatever. So I told the teacher, I was like, so I'm gonna tell you right now, since you're telling her it's all in her damn head, I am giving you fair warning that if a kid picks on her and she decides to whoop his ass, guess what? Guess what? I guess she's whooping his ass, and guess what? Mom is taking her out for ice cream because she deserves to have ice cream for defending herself. Fallout Dave, trust me, I know. That's how I feel at this point. I feel like people have kids so they can collect a check and they can get free government assistance. That's how I feel. I was not going to have children. I did not expect to have children. I wanted to, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'll be completely honest. I wanted to travel the world. I didn't want family. I wanted to live my life and just travel. And then maybe one day when I get older, have kids. I thought maybe doing that one day. But guess what? That didn't happen. I got pregnant really young. I got pregnant at 19 years old. But instead of being a deadbeat and not being there and taking care of my family, I got off my ass. I got a job. I kept my kids. I worked my tail off and I became a parent. I didn't have assistance. I didn't have government help. I was on food stamps one time, and that was when I had my first daughter because we were homeless. I was off food stamps within 2 months, okay? I didn't get help like that. I made too much money half the time to even get help. But guess what? I didn't complain. I took care of my family like I was supposed to. I'm sorry, Fallout Dave, that happened. That's sad that you can't have children, but you know what? You would have been a great dad, seriously. I could already say you would have been a great one. But you know what? Live your life with your wife, make her happy, and just have a great life with her. You deserve that more than anything. It's exactly what it is, Med Iowa. School and government are trying to make victims so they could be controlled. That's exactly what it is, Iowa. That's exactly what it is. And that's the problem. They want control of everything. But I did tell my daughter. I was like, listen, if a kid keeps being mean to you and you get tired of it, you have all my permission to knock him the hell out. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's a girl, boy, I don't give a shit. I don't care. Because now, a little black girl now, and I will say little black girl, I'm going to say that, I don't care, has been bullying her, has been pushing her, has been trying to put her hands on her. And she acts like a ghetto piece of shit. She acts like a ghetto trash piece of shit. I'm not gonna lie, she does. She looks ghetto. She acts ghetto. So I'm be honest. I have nothing against black people. I have black friends. Nothing against them. But there's different people who act normal and who act like pieces of shit. And those kind of people are the ones that are trash. And I'm tired of trashy people. Hell, there are white people who are that damn trashy too. It's not just black people. White people can get that trashy. I am tired of the excuses. I am tired of sitting here and sugarcoating shit. I'm not sugarcoating anymore. I am not sugarcoating a damn thing anymore. Until my daughter finds peace and is better, I will no longer sugarcoat a damn thing. I will be a complete bitch to everybody. Not gonna lie, people. I'll say it. I'll fucking say it. Maybe that's wrong for me to say it, but I does not care. The queen has spoken. I don't give a shit anymore. Not gonna lie. Okay, so I need to find the stupid. Okay, so I have to dig for this shit. Awesome. All right, let me get off this damn horse. I honestly don't care anymore. I listen. I have held my breath for many years with this shit, but at this point in time, until my daughter has peace and not been mentally abused from these kids, you better believe I'm gonna be a complete bitch. I don't care. Because my thing is, if the school's not gonna do something about it, that's fine. Then I'm gonna do something about it. But you better believe that I will fight tooth and nail. And if I have to get a lawyer and I have to work 3 jobs to get a lawyer, I will at this point. If it means keeping her safe to make sure she knows she's loved, that's all I care about. Because, Mid Iowa will understand because Mid Iowa has a daughter. Um, those kind of words and those kind of things take a toll on kids. It can make kids worse. And you know why kids commit suicide in high school? Because of shit like this. And I told the school board straight up, I said, if anything happens to her because you guys knew about this, you're not doing anything about it, and she keeps not getting help, or she keeps feeling like no one cares, and something happens to her because you guys are idiots and you're ignoring all the signs and everything, and you don't care that what these kids are doing to her, you better believe I'm coming after you with legal action. And I will take the school for everything it has. And maybe I was wrong for saying that, guys, but at the same time, I'd rather not let something happen to my daughter, and prevent it. Because that's the problem. You can't prevent this shit sometimes. And my thing as a principal of the school, if you're actually a principal of the school and you think your job is to be a good principal and be there for the kids or whatever. Here's my question: how the hell are you a principal but you're failing at doing your job? Because my thing is, this is how I feel about all this. My thing is, you come into the school, you're saying that you protect the kids, but you're letting these kids do what they want to her, and you're not doing anything about it. You're ignoring everything. That to me tells me you are failing as a principal. She acts like she's the best principal in the world. And I'm sitting there going, "You're not. You suck at what you do. I'm sorry, but she sucks at it, and I'll be the first person to say it." I know the feeling, Fallout Dave. Fallout Dave. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I will tell you the honest truth, Fallout Dave. I got bullied a lot because I was the fat kid. That's why, Fallout Dave. I got bullied because I was the fat kid. I will tell you the truth right now, Fallout Dave. I did not get bullied for being weird, nothing like that. I got bullied for being fat. And it happens. You know, I was a fat kid. I made myself fat. I ate bad things. I did stupid things to make myself big. It's my fault that I was a big kid. But the other thing is, people are that hateful. They have to be mean to other people to make themselves feel better. Like, I'm sorry, but you can control how you act. You don't have to act um like that. You can be better than that. But people choose not to be, and that's the difference. Like, yes, I am a chunky person. Yes, I'm not skinny. Yes, I'm fat because I chose to be fat. I'll admit it. I chose to be fat. It happens, right? But you're being a bully, and I'm being honest, if you're being such a big bully, um truthfully, you're the problem, because you're the one that is okay with calling people names and being rude to them and being a jerk. Um why can't, just because someone's fat, why can't you be nice to them? Why? Because of your insecurities? Because it's exactly what it is. Some of these kids are so damn insecure about themselves that all they know how to do is make fun of somebody else to make themselves feel better. And I feel that way. I do. I met people in my life that, I'm not gonna lie, complete assholes. I had bullies that were assholes in my life. And you know what? Honestly, I feel bad for them now, because um the way they treated me is because they thought ugly themselves. And it makes me sad that they felt that way. But at the same time, they had a choice not to be that person. And they chose to be that person. So that's all on them. But you better believe, when it comes to my kids, the principal will I will be like a pain in the ass to her. I really will be. She's gonna hate my guts. She probably already does hate my guts. I ain't gonna lie. I'm convinced this principal hates me. Like I said, when I call, they call me the Dragon Lady. Whatever. And I'm being serious. Like, people hate when I call. Like, you could just see it. Like, the teachers hate when I call. Oh well, you shouldn't have fucked up. And I'm not trying to be an asshole to people. I'm really not, but, well, I'm just at the point, people suck in my mantra, and I never go out of except to work. I feel this. You listen, Fallout Dave. I'm the same way. Fallout Dave. People are such jerks nowadays, and all about this racism shit, and about all this bullshit about woke shit and everything. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even go get a haircut anymore, because half the hairdressers that I have are woke people. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I can't stand the woke bullshit. I really can't. It drives me absolutely insane. I can't stand that they have a flag. And don't get me wrong, if you want a rainbow flag, that's fine. I don't care about that. What I hate about, they put the pedophile crap on it. And people are flying it around. I'm like, how mentally unstable are you that you could be okay with supporting a pedophile? Or a pedo, sorry, a pedo. Can someone explain that to me? Like, how are you okay with supporting that? Can someone explain to me how that's okay? Can anybody explain to me how that's okay? I still don't understand that. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just, uh, older, where I'm at that age where I don't understand it. But last time I checked, the hell's wrong with people? And I'll say it. I don't care what anybody thinks of me. I'll freaking say it. Where the hell are these damn? They're not going to do their job. They'll fall out, Dave. They're not going to do their job. They're not going to care. They're. It's only about what the school wants to do, and that's it. They're not. They don't give a crap about these kids, and that's the honest truth. Like they don't care about the kids. And no matter how we look at it, Fallout Dave, no matter what we say or do, they are never going to care about the kids. All they care about is themselves, and that's how it's starting to look. I'm just being honest. Like I'm just tired of everything in this world. Like I don't want to go to the grocery store anymore. It really is Fallout, Dave. It really is. It's a cold of death. You're right. But no, seriously, like I don't like going to the grocery store anymore. I don't like going to shopping anymore. I hate it. Like I rather Amazon things because I don't have to deal with people. I hate dealing with people. Like for one thing, I have tattoos on my arms. For some reason, having a tattoo makes you woke. I don't know what the hell that's about. But like there's people like, "Oh, you should understand because, I'm like, just because I have tattoos doesn't mean I voted for Trump, sweetie. Just because I have tattoos does not mean I didn't vote for Trump. I definitely voted for Trump, and I'm glad that I voted for Trump because finally things are getting taken care of. Just saying. But no, I don't believe in the whole like, woke crap. I can't. It bothers me to think about that right now. Where how do you place it though? I don't know if this is a glitch in the game or what, but there's got to be a glitch. There's got to be. There's got to be a glitch in the game because this is not how that works. Wait, I know for a fact that I made those. Unless I'm losing my damn mind, I swore that I made those. So what the fuck? So do I need to Okay, we'll try this now. Oh no, you have no idea, Fallout Dave. In our area, they automatically believe that our tattoos are woke. I have a supernatural tattoo on my forearm because I love this. I love the um. Basically, this is what happens. So I love Supernatural. It's my favorite show in the whole world. I will make it my perfect self clear. I do not like the actors, the actual actors. I love the roles that they play. I do not agree with the actors of the show. Reason being is because they're all liberals, and I can't stand them. I used to love Jensen Ackles. I was a huge fan of Jensen Ackles, but he became really into libtardism. I can't stand him. Honestly, I am embarrassed that I was a big fan of his. But it will, because of how he feels, I'm not going to stop loving the show that I love because of it. So that being said, um I do not like the actors of the show. However, I do love the show because of the show itself. I love the storyline. I love the characters in the show and everything. So that being said, I got the tattoo that Sam and Dean wear for protection on my forearm because I'm a huge fan of the show and I really wanted that tattoo. Um and for some reason now, because for those who don't know what this tattoo looks like, um the tattoo has like a, it looks like a pendulum, what do they call them, but it's not. um it's a protection thing that they wear. So people automatically assume when they see my tattoo that I'm into freaking devil worshiping. I had an old lady in the grocery store one day grabbed me. Basically, I was doing something. She grabbed me and says, I have a question. She goes, how can you believe in the devil? I was like, what the hell are you talking about? She's like, well, your tattoo, you're a Satanist. I'm like, that's from a show. And I'm a Christian. I believe in Jesus Christ. Uh, and I will always believe in the blood of Jesus. I love Jesus. Just because I have a tattoo does not mean I'm a devil worshiper. But the lady went completely crazy, thinking that I worship the devil because of my tattoo. Uh, she did not like the fact that I had it. She told me that I need to remove it. So I kindly said to her, are you going to pay me like $800 to remove this tattoo? Well, no. Okay, then. So I'm not removing my tattoo that I paid for. And I said, I was like, ma'am, no, disrespect, but you didn't pay for this tattoo. You sure the hell ain't paying for the removal of the tattoo. So I'm not getting my tattoo removed. And plus, it's my favorite show. And I don't think it's offensive or anything. I don't bother anybody with it. I like it because it's my favorite tattoo. So I got judged for that, by the way, real quick. But yeah, people judge me for my tattoos all the time. I have Gengar on my arm. One lady was like, "Oh, well, you're 38 years old and you shouldn't have a Pokemon." Why? Why can't I have a Pokemon on my arm? Well, when you turn 80, okay, I'm gonna have a Pokemon on my arm, and I'll tell my great grandkids I like Pokemon. Like, what do you like? I'm not gonna sit there and I'm not gonna make excuses. If I like something, I'm gonna put it on me. It's mine. Like my tattoos are how I show my artwork. Everything on my body that's tattooed is things that I love very much, or I like. I really like. Like I said, I love Pokemon. I love Supernatural. My daughters are my life. I have my daughters on my arm. I have my son's name on my arm. I have a D20 dice to represent Comics Dad on my arm. Like that's what I'm saying though. Like my tattoos mean a lot to me. They're who I am, you know? So I'm not gonna remove my shit. That's not happening. But I get judged a lot at the grocery store, especially because we have a lot of old people in our area. They judge me left and right about what I have on my arms. I have uh, some One Piece tattoos because I love the show One Piece. I have two favorite characters, Brooke and Sanji. I love Brooke because who doesn't love Brooke? Brooke's hilarious. But I love Sanji because Sanji's a what? A chef. And what do? I love to cook. So the way I look at it is that's why I picked those tattoos. Um, I get judged for those too because they're like skeleton heads. They're not like the actual character. It's like the what their character on the flag would look like on their flag. So yeah, I get judged a lot for my tattoos. It's whatever. What are you gonna do? Okay, we need three more. Oh, we need two more now. We need two more yellow flowers. We need two more pretty yellow flowers. We're gonna go look for them. But yeah, you guys have no idea how I get judged sometimes. I have a tattoo of the cross, and on the cross it has like a really pretty like sash, like what Jesus would wear, like on his robes, like a sash, like his purple sash and stuff. So I had the sash white and purple, because those are two colors that Jesus wore, was white and purple on his sashes. So I had it done white and purple. And I had a lady come to me one day. I was actually at a grocery store during the summer, and she had asked me how I could have the cross on my arm and have all these other tattoos and call myself a Christian for having ink on my arms, and that it's against the Bible to destroy your skin. And I said to her, I said, tell me in the Bible where tattoos are a sin. And she couldn't tell me. She's like, well, you're not supposed to, destroy your temple. Your body is your temple. I'm like, okay. At the same time, there are so many people out there who are true Christians who really love Jesus more than anything and have tattoos. Like, you can't sit there and judge someone. So I said to her, I was like, if you're truly and I asked her, are you a Christian? She goes, I am a Christian. So I was like, if you're truly a Christian, how can you sit there and judge me for being who I am? It is not your place to judge anybody as a Christian. The only person supposed to judge us is God, and we're not supposed to judge anybody. We're supposed to be at peace with everybody and not judge anybody. And I understand we're human. We make mistakes all day long. But if you're truly a Christian, you should not be casting the first stone. Didn't Jesus say that? He said, don't cast the first stone, right? So I called her out on it. She did not like that I called her out on it. She said I was rude, and I was very very disrespectful for being a young lady. I said I'm a woman, not a young lady. I'm a woman. But I have every right to say how I feel because it's the truth. Yeah, I don't know Fallout Dave, but yeah, people are uptight here too. Listen, I just do me. Like I said, Fallout Dave, I don't go anywhere. I don't go shopping anymore that much. I don't like going to stores that much. I'd rather buy stuff online. Listen, most of my Christmas shopping, I'm not gonna lie, I either ordered it off Amazon or I legit did the stupid store pickups where you go pick it up and you get in the parking lot and you pick it up. Like Target pickup and all that. That's what I do. I refuse to if I don't have to go into a store, I won't anymore. Because people are just so, yeah, people are so crazy. And I'm sorry, but they act nuts, and I don't want to be around crazy ass people. I don't. I don't got time for it, damn it. I don't got time for this crap. Sorry for the buzzing, guys. My phone just buzzed. Somebody's boozing me, and I'm not answering them right now because I'm busy playing my game. That happens sometimes. My friend will text me. She's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, and I won't answer. She's like, "Are you gonna answer?" I'm like, "Nope. I'm playing my game. If I want to answer, I'll answer, but I don't want to answer right now." Yeah, I mean, and if tattoos are against the Bible, then I will be judged by God. And that's where I'm coming from with this. Like, it's not up to anybody else to judge me. God's the only person that can judge me. And I understand I'll be judged one day, probably. And if I am, then, I chose to do this to my body and I will be judged for it. But until then, you better believe I am going to live my life the right way and enjoy it and be at peace with who I am. Just gonna be at peace and be happy. And Canelo's having a sneeze fest right now over here. My dog's sneezing, and now my dog's rubbing his whole body on his bed like he's having an aneurysm over here. Cause for some reason, my dog is weird. He likes to rub his whole body on the bed like he's, I don't know, it turns him on or something. I don't freaking know. I don't know. My dog's weird. I love my dog, but he's a weird dog. He loves to have attention. If Comics doesn't give him attention, oh, it's like a mental breakdown for him. He has to have someone cuddling him and rubbing his belly and everything. And if Comics Dad's not doing it, oh yeah, it's bad. He gets mad at Comics Dad. I need one more yellow flower. Why? Oh, there we go. Perfect. Bingo. Bam. Bingo. Bongo. Okay, we need to go back this way and make a stable kit. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Hold on. Where am I going here? This way? No, not this way. This way. I'm lost. Oh no, it's right here. I'm like, I got lost. That's not good. Wait, am I lost again? Oh crap, I got lost again. Hold on, I'm lost. Hold on. Got to find my way back out. Where am I going? This way? I found my way out. There we go. We got it. And I'm getting stuck. I'm getting stuck. And yeah. Okay, now we're free. All right, now let me go down here to my health so I can build this. Max Smith, stay here. Stay. Good boy. Damn, it's been 2 hours and 38 minutes since we've been playing. Time has gone by quick. Holy crap. All right, hold on. What does she need for this? We need more pixie dust. And I need more reclaimed wood. Awesome. Let me go look. I have to look around. Gosh dang it. Now I go find some wood. Nope, we're not going back in there. I'm going to go out of here because we need to go up here and try to go find the wood, and we need pixie dust. Okay, we need pixie dust too. So I gotta find pixie dust and more wood. My back is itchy. Dang it. You know when you get that spot on your back you can't reach because nobody's home to reach it? Like it's right in between my shoulder blade. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't have anybody to scratch my back right now. So like I'm being tortured right now because I can't scratch my freaking back. It sucks. And my hands hurt, so I can't even reach back there to scratch my back. No, I feel so tortured. Dang it. Oh, it sucks. I tell you who's the best back scratcher. Comics Dad, he can scratch a back. Let me tell you. Holy cannoli, dude. Like one day he scratched my back. I was like in heaven. I was like, oh my gosh. Like he hit the right spot too. Because, like, when your back itches, you get that right spot. It feels like heaven. I need him here so he can scratch my back. Thank you for all being here today. We are playing some of the new Dreamlight Valley expansion. I am playing a little bit over today because I'm not gonna lie, I need the hours for Rumble Premium. I mean Rumble, my Rumble program because I've slacked off because of my surgery and everything. I couldn't really do a lot. So I am just basically pushing through to get some of this done so that way we can get the hours that I need. Right now I'm trying to find a freaking the wood. I'm having trouble finding it. Talk to Snow White. All right, well, where is she? Where are you, Snowy Snow? Dude, I'm about to be like Baloo and find a corner. Yeah, you're right. Fallout Dave, I'm being serious. I'm about to be like Baloo from Jungle Book. Go get me a corner of a wall somewhere and just start scratching. Tell you, sometimes you have to. I tell you though why I'm scared of that. I've been a human back scratcher too, just part of being a husband. It's true. No, but listen, I'll tell you guys why I don't like the back scratching on the wall thing. So a few years ago, before I met Comics Dad, this is about probably 8 or 9 years ago now. Actually, yeah, about 8 or 9 years ago. I had a friend in New Jersey who I hung out with all the time. And she basically was like, she was like, just to let you know, I have an itch. I said, okay, well, scratch your back. She goes, okay, I'll scratch my back. So she goes to scratch her back, and she puts her back on the wall, and she starts scratching her back on the wall. Well, she had a cyst on her back. Now, mind you, let's be clear and honest. Okay, let's be clear and honest about all this. Okay, I usually can handle some nasty stuff. Okay, I can. I can usually um I can usually handle some nasty crap. I usually can. I usually can deal with the nasty crap. If I really have to, I will deal with it. Hold on one second, guys. I have somebody call me. Hold on a second. Sorry, guys. I had a call from another person about my daughter. I apologize. So yeah, we're back in the game now. So let's go talk to this woman uh, named Snow White. I gotta change it out because I need him to. You need to go back to the barn. Go back to the barn. Go back your ass to the barn. Anyway, I gotta go find Snow White because I have to do this crap with her real quick. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta. Oh, I'm gonna fall into the river. That would be smart. I'm going to die in the river. All right, hold on. I gotta turn around. I gotta turn around. She's this way. Hi ho, Silver, away. I do like how you could ride the horse. It's kind of fun. But I also like how you can make your own horse. Where the hell? She was just right here, wasn't she? Nope. Did I miss her? Oh, she's going that way. No! Come on, Max. Go this way, Max. Come on. We need to go back to her. Because she's trying to walk away. No, lady. But yeah, so no. So I was telling you guys about the whole itch thing. So I can handle a lot of things, but she scratched her back on the corner of the wall and then her cyst popped. And let me tell you, I can handle some stuff, but I can't handle that kind of stuff. So I was like, ugh. Got sick. So now I have a fear of like popping something on my back when I do that, and I have a fear of it. And I don't have a lot of acne on my back. But yeah, it's a fear. Not gonna lie, it's a fear. All right, let's see. When a horse is well taken care of, they become surrounded by special sparks. You activate the sparks when you pet your horse. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 3 favorite meals. Okay, well, that's good to know. Okay, a single day feed your horse is 3. I already did that though. I already did that. I already fed the bastard. So let's see. Hope we can go finally repair the stupid thing to make the thing. Yeah, got it. Okay, cool. Thank you. I'm back. Yes, I'm back and I'm running into things and tripping over my horse on things. My horse is gonna die because of me. Yeah. I'm not a good writer. I'm not gonna lie. I suck at writing. All right. Let's make this thing that she wants made. Wait, why won't it do it now? Son of a biscuit. I need pixie dust and I also need another one of those things. I forgot about that. Damn it, I forgot. I forgot. Damn it. Max, come on, we gotta go find more pixie ducksies. Pixie dust. My eye is itchy. Damn it, my eye got itchy. Damn it. Hold on, my eye got itchy. Okay, I'm good. Itchy eye. Happens all the time. Okay. I'm gonna go up here and see if we can find any of the wood thing up here. Because this is a new area and we really haven't been up here yet. So yeah. And look at that. Right there, we got one. That's exactly what we needed. That was a great find. Now we need pixie dust. Like that. Oh crap. Like that. Like that. No. Damn it, horse. Run through it. There we go. We got one pixie dust. Nope, I ain't pixie dust. Okay, let's go around. Gosh dang it, I need pixie dust. All right, I should have enough pixie dust now. Let me see. How much pixie dust do I have now? Dang it, I need one more. Gosh dang it. Oh, wait. Is this one? Yay, I got it. Yay. One more for good luck. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, Fallout Dave, trust me, you don't want to scratch a pus ball on your. I can't do it. I can't think about that. It makes me sick to my stomach thinking about that, Fallout Dave. I don't like stuff like that. Like, I don't mind, like, pimple popping. The cyst thing, though, it makes me. I can't do it. I can't. There are things I cannot handle. That is one of them. Okay. Use the sign beside the stable to unlock a new stall. Okay. We get through this way now. She's dancing around. Cool. I'm doing all the work, and this woman is dancing around all princessy, and I'm doing all the work. That's wrong. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we're going to upgrade our beautiful ranch. Well, not ranch, our stable. Sorry, stable. So now we have, oh, we have 2 spots. Wait, what? I thought we had 3 spots. Hold on. I'm so confused right now. It's not, I'm confuzzled right now. Excuse my hiccups. Oh, my bad. I'm hiccuping. Sorry, guys. All right, so now we did that. Actually, I want to look at the shops because I have some money. I have like $7,000. I forgot you can get Hey Hey now. My daughter would lose her crap if I got Hey Hey. But I don't need Hey Hey though. Because I have enough freaking companions to kill a horse. See, like, I don't need any of this stuff. Ooh, that's cute. That I would use. But see, right now, I don't need any of this stuff because I'm waiting on Snow White stuff to come out. And I have not seen anything Snow White yet. And I'm getting upset about it because I really wanted Snow White stuff. So let's see what they have in events. Okay, so the events are still this. Okay, so it's not even like it's all right, guys. Well, we are at 3 hours. And I'm a little bit I need to rest my hands because I can't overdo my hands. If I do, I'm going to hurt myself badly. So we are going to call it that today. And let me rest my hands, let me rest my palms, so I don't freaking kill my hands like I'm about to, because my hands are actually getting really sore. Even though I took Tylenol this morning, my hands are acting up. So yeah, so I appreciate everybody being here today. Thank you for hanging out for 3 wonderful hours with me playing this game. Sorry that I didn't talk all through it. I had a few phone calls that came through, so I apologize, guys. But I appreciate everybody being here today and just watching me hanging out. I am going to try to stream tonight. I can't promise that I'm going to. I have to see how I'm feeling physically tonight, depending on how my hands feel after everything. But thank you all for being here today. I'm Queen Comics Wife. I am heading out to go have me some lunch and ready to get ready for the day to go take care of my kids and stuff. I pick up from school, make dinner, all that fun stuff, being a mom. Yay. Anyway, guys, thanks for being here. Love you all. Thank you for all the love and support. Thank you, everybody. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you all being part of the team here and being part of the court. You guys are absolutely wonderful. But enjoy the outro, guys, and I will see you guys either tomorrow morning or this evening, depending how I'm feeling. If you don't see me this evening, you'll see me in the morning. Love you guys. Have a good day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.
That's all, folks.
That's it. I'm out.
Catch you on the flip side, Willie!